What is religion? Hi, I'm Dr. James Holt, and yesterday some comments on a TikTok kind of made me consider this question again. The comments were that Sikhi is not a religion, and this is not an uncommon comment about lots of different what we would consider perhaps religions. So I often speak to people who are Hindu who would say, well, it's not a religion, it's a way of life. And also in terms of, for example, paganism, it's not a religion, it's a way of life. So what does this actually mean? Well, religion as we know it is a fairly modern concept and a fairly modern construct. It kind of suggests that religion developed as a concept within probably the 16th, 17th centuries during the Enlightenment. And the idea behind it is that it was a framework for classifying particular aspects of human life. And this is where you would perhaps separate the two. So there's kind of society, there's religion, there's different things. And that's not to say that the concept of religion didn't exist, because obviously we look throughout history and there are things that we would identify today as religious. But it wasn't separated, it was just a part of people's lives. And this is highlighted in the discussion of Sikhism or Sikhism. Sikhism is seen to be this reified, this constructed, if you like, structure where everything fits into neat little boxes. There's no fluidity, there's no kind of amorphous nature of religion. And so therefore, Sikhi is preferred because it suggests that it's a dynamic living thing. And I think most religious people would say by that definition, then they don't belong to a religion either. And religion is very much a lived reality in the lives of people today. It's a way of life, but it's also a way to categorize. And so saying that there is no such thing as religion is difficult to kind of justify. And a man called Brent Nongbury, he talks about this a little bit in one of his books called Before Religion. And his suggestion is that actually we do know it when we see it. But some of the ways that we translate words into religion kind of highlights this. So for example, dharma, the Sanskrit word, which means duty, religion, it shouldn't really be translated. And if we translate it as religion, then absolutely it doesn't mean what we think it means. And so we just have to be very careful and just recognize that religion is not a fixed set. It is something that is developing. It's something that is just a way of life for people.